Alright, in today's video I'm going to Manhattan Beach, and starting off with the Cybertruck, it has to jump over 2 lanes, and there's a light right up ahead, and it's already moving over nice and clean. You know, I thought it would struggle here because there's a car behind. There's 2 cars behind, and it just manages to bully itself over, start moving over slowly, and those cars, they will yield. So this car and its self-driving is a bit of a bully. It is a bully, even though some people might consider it a cyber dud or a cyber trash vehicle. It can bully others as well as get bullied itself. Alright, so this is new in this area, these bike lanes. I haven't seen them before. It's been a while since I've had any time for myself, being that I am a married man. So it's really cool and nice to see these bike lanes. I really like them. They're really nice looking. And yeah, so we are going almost 40, so it's slowing down. I mean, usually cars go a lot faster, and it's in the morning. Let's see if I can adjust the speed. Oh, standard. It says 58 max. That was interesting. We're in the 40 zone, and it's going below 40. It doesn't want to go faster just because it wants to keep space in front, you know, be respectful of these lines. So this is interesting. It's going nice in the middle, and there's no real need to go quickly right now. There's a red light, you know, so this is interesting. This lane is much bigger, and the design for the bikes is really nice. So if you want a beach ride with your e-bike to Manhattan Beach, this is spectacular. It's on both sides as well. So that's where we're going right now. We're going to the lovely Manhattan Beach. And does the bike lane end here? Yes, it. Okay, so that was a very short bike lane, and it ended already. It was on Manhattan Beach, and it was just for maybe half a mile, and that's it. And over here, looks like these are just regular parking lanes. And there's a line so you don't accidentally swipe someone. Because this park, I believe this Polywalk Park, yes, Polywalk Park, it does get quite crowded during the day. So the line just helps the car navigate possibly. And what I wanted to test here is going uphill, downhill, and we are doing the uphill portion right now. Just want to see how it behaves, and it's staying in this lane. Not much to it. It would be nicer if it went faster than this. We're going quite slow in this area. This is, I mean, it can certainly go faster, and even in the straightaway, it doesn't seem to want to go any faster than this. And I believe up there a little, there might be a downhill before going up again, and then a very steep downhill. And that's what I am here for, the steep downhill. So the car decides to go in this leftist lane, the leftmost lane. And it will become a 2-into-1 lane up here. So maybe that's why it got into this lane early. But let's view, keep our rear in check, okay? We want to see who's swooping up on us, because there is no rear mirror. If I'm gonna look at the mirror, I like to have this one. Unfortunately, this one does cover the GPS, so if you're in an unfamiliar area, it's not the greatest to have this screen. I know this area like the back of my hand, so it's quite okay. Oh, there goes the windshield wiper. So I thought the windshield wiper issue of clearing nothing was over, but there was there was in action. It swiped for absolutely no reason. It's kind of like a wild wife that just screams for absolutely no reason. Well, it just swiped for no reason. Okay, here is the downhill portion, and unfortunately I'm not gonna get a green light up there, am I? So I wanted to see how it would behave going downhill really fast. And there's some tricky parts up here. There's a crosswalk that lights up at times, depending on somebody using it, but there's no actual light. I want to see if the Cybertruck can detect it, or is it going to try to run over citizens? Okay. So aside from Manhattan Beach, these lights are usually pretty fast, and here we go already. And we're gonna go to Manhattan Beach. There's one parking lot, and the parking lot is a narrow single lane parking lot that opens up to 2 lanes. So I mean, is this truck gonna be smart enough to figure out that there might be some oncoming traffic and you might have to reverse, or you might have to get yield to somebody before you even go there? We'll see if we hit that scenario. And I believe there's one free car charge up here too, one free EV car charging station. Ooh, wow, there's a bike parking galore over there. That is new too. I really like that. Uh-oh, what is this? There's a new light here. A light pole. Okay, so it's a temporary light pole. And they put up some cones to direct the people to the parking on the bottom. So the Cybertruck is going to run into all sorts of difficult scenarios, because looking from here, that pier might be closed off. It might be closed off. But I do see some sort of routing. Yeah, we'll see. We're right here, so, and there's a really steep hill right here. Okay, actually, the pier is not cut off. That portion is past the pier.
Now turn right.
Okay. Okay, how's it gonna handle people? Alright, here's the single lane I'm talking about right here. Okay. So we're good. Let's get a parking spot.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay. Alright, let's see if it can handle the parking here. Because it's a single lane still, and it's going into these blue lanes. Alright, this is a smaller than normal parking. Or it's fairly tight. Even though there's another truck here, these parking spots are fairly tight. Can it do one shot? Oh wow, one shot. That is lovely. Nobody wants to sit around and wait all day for parking. One shot and we are in. Let's see how well it did. Oh shoot. All right, over here fairly well. And that guy was so nice. He just came up and let me know that the top sign said head in only, so you can't even park like this. But the parking was all right. It's fairly tight and we're good. All right, on to the next destination. Narrow single lane. Let's see how it handles it. And we are good, I think. There's nobody coming the other direction. We're gonna go up a fairly steep hill right here. And busy cross section. People are jogging. I can't see them, but sun is in my eyes, and the Cybertruck goes right into the middle of the lane so that it can avoid the pedestrians. It was a good call. Very steep portion right here, and it's going up, and here's another less steep section. Someone is trying to park. Cybertruck is going to weave out of the way, and it does, and it goes into the other lane slightly. There was no opposing vehicle. That was another smart move. Okay, accelerating uphill. We are still good.
In 500
It
feet,
was an
turn
okay
right onto
reaction
North Valley
time for the light. And here is the pedestrian crosswalk. There's no one pressing the button. There's people sitting near it. Okay, so this should be, yes, this is the
Drive.
street.
Now turn right onto North Valley Drive.
Oh, Valley Drive. There we go. All right. Are these people walking? Yes, the dog. And we are good to go. So this is a straight shot to the next beach portion, and we're going to Redondo Beach this time, and we're gonna test out if it can do parallel parking in the streets, because we're cheap. We want to get free parking if we can. And can I deal with parking on the street and dealing with the stress of a car behind it trying to also move straight and away to their destination? And this is interesting. I can see a biker right here. Oh, there really is a biker. And we're gonna turn in the lane. This is a bike lane. You can see a bike sign on the floor or in the streets. And there's a split. That's why it went into this lane. So this is a shared bike lane with cars. Very popular bike area. Okay. Stop sign, go. All right. So we're at 24, 25. Okay. So school crossing, even though it's a Sunday, so there's no school. All right. So the lane narrows up here, and there is no parking at this point because it is too narrow of an area. Okay, uphill stop sign, nice smooth, and so we're moving fine through these areas. It's not going very quick because it's a slow area. However, I do think that the GPS did choose a good route to go. I believe you could even go down here this route, but this will do. So another thing I figured out about the GPS is that it's changed. It tends to arrive at the final destination on the right side of the road. I've noticed that for a few of the locations. So what that means is that when you're arriving at the location at the right side, that means you can't, sometimes it's shorter if you just arrive from the left side. You don't want to pick which side you want to arrive at. And maybe the reason for that is that Tesla is going to integrate self-parking with this thing soon, or they're adjusting how they feel is right with the navigation system. But maybe they're gonna get some pushback because people just want the fastest way there, regardless of which side is correct. Because you know, I'm driving my daughter and she's telling me, you know, the Tesla made a wrong turn. Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, I'm going home and it's making the wrong turn, and you know, it doesn't do this ever, and then except for this version and previous. Oh shoot, there's birds in the road. Are they gonna fly out? Okay. Yeah, because so it's the 13.2.6 made that issue. 13.2.7 retains the issue, but you know, .6 was so short that nobody even noticed that it was a thing. You know, it was only like a week old or something, and then they replaced it. So that's, I'm just, you know, theorizing that that's why Tesla is doing these things with the navigation, and the final destination point is that arrive on the right side. May take a little bit longer. It's I mean, you're gonna be breaking people's driving conventions, you know, forcefully. They probably have a reason for it. Okay, here is a 6-lane change and a stop sign, and this one you really have to be aggressive because you see people are just going, and the Tesla doesn't know what to do. Are we ever gonna go or what? It's a stop sign. Come on. Okay. Now I have to press the gas because the car doesn't know how to move. It thinks that the other sign is like a clear, just straight. It was just a huge stop sign with a lot of ways to go. Okay, so moving on. All right, in this area there's stop signs, cone. They're doing something to the walkway. Not sure what's going on over there, but yeah. Anyhow, so I hope Tesla can explain or comes out with a new feature soon, because it seems like that they're doing that arrive on the right lane. You know, I don't think it's an accident, and it's probably prepping for something in the future firmware updates. And how much further do we have to go? Let's see. Alright, it says we'll be there in 5 minutes. And once you get close to Redondo Beach from here, and there's a bit of trickiness. And what is going on here? And are they gonna figure it out? Are they gonna figure it out? There are small little streets and nooks and crannies around these beach areas, because the house, the way they're designed here, is so scattered. They try to fill up every little piece of land, and because it's a very
in 500 feet,
desirable place to live, so everything is like taken up. All right, so here we go. We are getting close to. We're looking for Catalina, and Catalina is for the next beach pier that you can go there.
Now bear left to stay on Valley Drive.
I believe you could park free. I might be wrong though. Okay, so this is a big street, Anita. I like this street. It has a really steep hill. It's fun. Okay, are we gonna go? Oh yeah, we're going. See, it figured out this stop sign. This was a really big stop sign. We got there first. We went, and yeah, onwards to the next one. So it's taking this inside street.
In 500 feet, turn right onto
I know where it's
Catalina
going.
Avenue.
It's going up, and then it's gonna go right. And it's signaling for a right turn. Okay, that's what we're
Now
doing.
turn right onto North Catalina Avenue.
All right, and the sun is really in my face at this moment. I can barely see the stoplight. The Tesla, can it see? It should be creeping forward to go. I'm gonna suggest it go. Tap on the gas, and it should go on its own. But that was some slight intervention there. And maybe the vision was too difficult to see through all that sun. I'm not sure. But those types of interventions for right turns at stoplights, they're not uncommon. You'll run into them. And that's something I could definitely improve on. Or maybe it has that strategy for some other reason. It might be because of pedestrians that it's giving the right of way to. There's no straightforward, easy answer for that. But aside from that, we should be getting close. And then we will be doing a parallel park. Let's see. Okay. Actually, it wants to go in here. It's alright. I mean, I didn't pinpoint this one. It was sent from my phone. Actually, I pinpointed it from my phone. I didn't pinpoint it here. So let's see if we can. Okay, I want to park right here. Okay, so I put it as a destination to add to. So that's good enough. Here is the pinpointed location. That's what's good about 13.2.6 and up, is that the pinpoint location would be very close, or you could get to exact spots.
In 1,000 feet, your destination
Theoretically,
will be on the right.
we could just pull over now because there's parking. I want to be parking where there's cars, and that pinpoint location looks to have cars, and there's a car behind us. All right, and it's gonna have to pull over here. There's a car behind us. What is it gonna do? Is it gonna freak
Now
out?
your destination is on the right.
Okay, so it's slowed down. Whoa. Yeah, it was going way too fast there, so I just had to slam the brakes. And stuff went flying. Wow, that's kind of scary, Tesla. What the hell? Okay. So, we're moving on to getting a parking spot. We can't park here. I mean, unless we just like died and just laid there. So here's a parking spot. We're gonna find one up here. Hopefully it's one of these freebie
In
ones.
500 feet, make a U-turn at Torrance
Okay,
Boulevard to stay on South
here we
Catalina
go.
Avenue.
We're gonna park in the middle of the street. Oh, actually, no. Here's a tougher parking spot right here. Okay. Can you even park here, Tesla? Is this like a comfortable amount of time to park? Alright, if we don't do this in one shot, it is a fail. Okay. Okay, so there's cars behind us, and they've noticed us, and they've gone around. And here we go. The cars, they're still going around. This is good. But I don't think we're doing this in one shot. It's not. Well, no. In the front it does look good, but just this rear wheel. Oh yeah, this is basically one shot. Okay, so this area is for compact cars. I am on the line, but I believe I'm technically okay. See, this area is just for like compact vehicles. It's not that far. I'm like 14 inches away from the curb. So if you're parking here because space is a premium, you gotta park better than this. Even though this will probably be okay and not get me cited, I would do this again. Anyhow, that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.